Hello everyone, welcome to KOOBY Talks.
Today we are going to talk about the E1 and E2 visas of United States and its relation with the Turkish Citizenship by Investment program that we have already discussed in our previous video with my colleague Özlü. So, let's get started.
Could you please explain the E1 and E2 visas of United States in brief, what makes them special?
The E1 and E2 treaty visas are two of the most popular visas for those seeking business and investment opportunities in the United States. While the E1 visa is for non-immigrant traders, the E2 is for non-immigrant investors. And basically, the holders of these US visas can live, work, bring their wives or husbands and children, even some of their employees with them in United States. Also, their spouse can have a work permit too. And as long as the visa holder meets certain requirements, the visa can be extended in certain periods. But there is no limit for the number of extensions. So it wouldn't be wrong to say the visa holder may benefit forever with the right commercial strategy. And at last but not least, the E1 or E2 visa applicant must be a citizen of a treaty country.
So what is a treaty country then?
Well, US allows a citizen of a treaty country, which is a country that is a party of the Commerce and Navigation Treaty with US. While some treaty countries are eligible for both E1 and E2 visas, like, for example, Turkey, some other treaty countries are eligible only for one type of visa. But with all due respect, a large number of countries are not considered as treaty countries, and their citizens are, unfortunately, not eligible for E1 or E2, like citizens of China, Russia, Brazil, South Africa, Dubai, India, and Saudi Arabia, etc. So it wouldn't be wrong to say it is an exclusive program for certain nationalities.
So is it impossible to obtain E1 or E2 for the citizens of non-treaty countries? Let's say I'm from China and want to apply for one of these visas, then what should I do?
Like I said, E1 and E2 visas are limited to nationals of countries where there is a requisite treaty between the US and the applicant's country of citizenship. You must have a passport that meets such requirement, and the best way to bypass this obstacle is applying for a Citizenship by Investment program, in short, CBI program. The best CBI program that will enable the applicant to obtain E1 or E2 visa is the Citizenship by Investment program of Turkey. Turkey is a country with numerous business opportunities with its unique geopolitical position. And among the treaty countries now, Turkey has the best program as of 19 September 2018. For example, an applicant is able to obtain Turkish citizenship by purchasing a real estate valued at $250,000 and maintaining it for 3 years. You can easily make profit from a wise investment in Turkey. Even investing in real estate development projects are acceptable. Well, there are also other dramatically decreased investment options that our viewers can find the details by clicking above. The closest competitor of Turkey in terms of CBI programs is Grenada, which basically demands applicants to donate $200,000 directly to the Grenadian government. The money you gave basically vanishes. It means no profit. As explained, Turkish Citizenship by Investment program is highly preferable from an investor's perspective. It is a great second passport.
Thank you. And could you please give us more details on the requirements of E1 visa?
Okay. E1 visa allows individuals or employees of companies to enter the US for the purpose of carrying out international trade. And of course, the applying trader must be a citizen of a treaty country. Well, trade items can be physical or non-physical, like goods, services, banking, insurance, transportation, tourism, or technology, etc. Most important thing that the authorities are searching for is that the trade must be substantial. Well, substantiality generally refers to the continuous flows of sizable international trade items involving numerous transactions over time. And hey, make no mistake, there is no minimum limit regarding the monetary value or volume of each transaction. But monetary value of transactions is an important factor in considering substantiality, so from the perspective of authorities, greater weight is given to more numerous exchange of greater values. And finally, 50% of the volume of trade carried out must be between the United States and the trader's treaty country. For example, if you're applying for E1 visa with a Turkish passport, 50% of the trade must be carried out between the United States and the Republic of Turkey.
Okay, so let's put the E2 visa under the scope. Could you please also give us some detailed information on the requirements of E2 visa?
E2 visa is also exclusive for the citizens of treaty countries, and it is for individuals who have made an investment or actively in the process of making an investment in a bona fide enterprise in U.S. that has future capacity. Well, although the enterprise's field of work doesn't affect the application unless connected to a criminal activity, it must be a bona fide enterprise, which means a real, active and operating commercial undertaking which produces services or goods, and it must meet the legal requirements for doing business within its jurisdiction. Applicant must be seeking to enter the U.S. only to develop and direct the investment enterprise, and this is established by showing at least 50% of ownership of the enterprise or by the position of operational control through a managerial position. The investment must be substantial with funds, assets, etc. So it must be sufficient to ensure the successful operation of the enterprise. There is also no minimum limit of investment for the E2 visa, but keep in mind, in some cases, lower investment may mean lower chances to get the E2. Well, it mostly depends on the type of the business.
Okay, finally, what are the benefits?
Oh, that's the bright side. After that point, when I say visa, it means I'm referring to E1 and E2 together, okay? So, the visa holder can freely travel from and to the United States. Also, the visa holder's spouse and children that are unmarried and below the age of 21 can also get the visa, and those family members are not obliged to meet the citizenship criteria providing that the applicant is from a treaty country. Even employees that are meeting some certain requirements can benefit from the visa. Such employees must have the same citizenship of applying employer, who has to be from a treaty country, of course, and such employee must meet the definition of employee under the certain law. And finally, such employee must be in a managerial or executive role or possess special qualifications related to the business. In addition to this, one of the great advantages of those visas is that they can be extended indefinitely, as long as the concerned business is operating successfully. At first, qualified treaty investors or traders will be allowed maximum initial stay of 2 years, and according to the U.S. authorities, requests for extensions of stay may be granted in increments of up to 2 years each. So, keep in mind, there is no maximum limits to the number of extensions. And finally, the visa holders are able to work in the U.S. only for the company that is the subject of their trade or investment. Well, on the other hand, unlike the visa applicant, the spouse of visa holder is entitled to work in the U.S. without any restrictions. And unfortunately, children are not allowed to work in the U.S.
Thank you for watching KOOBY Talks.
If you have any question about the E1 and E2 visas or the Turkish Citizenship by Investment program, please do not hesitate to contact us.
See you later.